I'm going to remake this Dollar Tree sign with these wooden letters I got at Dollar General and this ornament I got from Dollar Tree. The first thing I'm going to do is heat up the glue under that decoration and get rid of all the extra glue and pieces that are left behind, and also I took off the string that was on the back. Then I'm going to apply this contact paper to the decorated side because I want to use the back side. I'm going to trim away the excess with my scissors and use my mini sander to get anything that was left behind. And now I'm going to decorate the back side. I'm using white chalk paint by Waverly as my first base coat. And once that's dry, I'm going to use a ruler and a Sharpie to make lines so that it looks like kind of like faux wooden planks. Once that's drawn out, I'm going to use this mineral color chalk paint by Waverly to just lightly dry brush over the top. I just want to give it a little bit of interest and that slight weathered appearance. And if you get too much on, it's okay because you can always sand it off later. Now I'm using just a touch of truffle color chalk paint to add a little bit more dimension there as well. Once all my layers are dry, I'm going to use my mini sander to go around the edges to define them and distress them, and I'm also going to go over the whole top of my project. And then I'm going to use this black distressing ink to go around the edges. I really want to pull in that black and white detail from the ornament. And before I decorate the front, I'm going to go ahead and staple on that string hanger. Now it's time to paint my letters. I'm using this ink chalk paint by Waverly, and I'm sure you've guessed by now I'm spelling out the word joy. And once those are dry, I'm going to use my sander to just kind of go around the edges and over the top of my letters to smooth it out and distress it just a bit. Now I'm going to take my ornament. I'm going to put a little of this E6000 in a couple of spots and then some hot glue in a couple spots for that immediate contact and place it kind of right in the center of my board. When I put my letters on, I realized I needed to make room for the greenery, so I moved it down a little, and now I'm using the same method to apply my letters. Now I didn't really want the bell and the berries to be quite so shiny, so I took some matte Mod Podge to just cover it up with that, dull it down a little bit, and then I used some of the black distressing wax to go over the cracks of the bell and a little bit on the berries just to kind of make them look a little bit more vintage and not so brand new. And you can definitely skip this step if you like it the way it is. I just want a simple bow for this project, so I'm using a larger black and white plaid and then a small gingham black and white plaid. I'm layering them together. I took the skinny piece, tied a knot in it, and tied it around my bow to make it tight so that it would have that little knot in the center. And then I'm going to use the extra to tie it onto the string at the top. Then I'm going to trim the ends, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it down where I want it to lay. Now you can definitely just let it hang naturally here, but I just wanted to make sure that it didn't get over on top of my letter. So if you like the black and white Christmas decorations, this is a very simple project you can do. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you love it, let me know in the comments, and you can support me by sharing it around. Have a blessed day.